Well, finally, here on Checkpoint, there's confusion on the cobbles tonight as Coronation Street fans come to terms with news that TVNZ will close the 18-month gap between the UK broadcast of the long-running soap and what's shown here. TVNZ announced this morning that from June the 11th, the lag will become just a week. It means Diehard Coro fans will have two options. They can keep watching the current series at their own pace during the afternoons, or watch the highlights of the 18 months condensed into a 2-hour special to catch them up. The Acacia Cove retirement village in South Auckland has more than 400 residents, many of whom have watched the long-running soap for most of their lives. So we called up to see what they thought of the bold move by TVNZ, and the manager Bruce picked up the phone.
I think most people would rather exhaust the current programs, the catch-up programs, before they start watching the new ones, because otherwise it's a spoiler alert. And I guess it's all very well having these catch-up programs at various times for people that have got My Sky or can record it, but it's quite difficult for some of the older people that haven't got that ability and have got all that extra viewing anyway.
So you're a fan, aren't you, Bruce? What do you think you'll do? Do you think you'll watch the 2-hour catch-up special and then be up to date, or will you take the kind of slow-burning approach?
I think I take the slow-burning approach.
How come?
Because otherwise you've got a spoiler, so you're watching a program that's 18 months old, and the next thing you're finding actually what happens. It's a bit like the time when you go to the doctor's surgery and they have these magazines that are 3 years old, and you hear that a couple are engaged, and you know that since then they've actually got married and now they're divorced. It ruins the whole idea of it, because you need the history before you get to the new bit.
What's your favourite storyline at the moment that you wouldn't want to have fast-tracked?
I think what happens with David, the two babies being born to the same father, and it's the intrigue, the build-up that makes it quite good. And of course, what I like about the whole program anyway, I like the fact that it's about strong women. So and that's what really always appeals to me. So yeah, and it gives me some techniques of how to deal with them actually.
You've got a few in the village there, have you?
We would have 200 ladies to 125 men.
And can I talk to some of them, Bruce? You've got some with you.
Certainly. Yeah, I have. I'll put you on to Tyrrell.
Thank you.
Come on, please.
Hello.
Hello, Tyrrell. It's Rowan speaking.
Hello.
Hello. Now, can I ask you what you think about the TVNZ's plan to change the Coronation Street schedule?
Well, I wasn't very pleased about it because TVNZ will stuff it up again, like they always do when something else is coming on. Coronation Street will get sidestepped to something else. And I'd like to know what the program is before I start on anything new.
What do you like about about watching Coronation Street? What is it about the program you like?
Yeah, I just like it. It's very true to life, isn't it? Really. And I love David.
Who else is there with you, Tyrrell?
He's such a little shit.
Is that David?
Yes.
Well, he's moving to New Zealand, isn't he?
Evil. Pardon?
He's moving to New Zealand, isn't he, in one of the storylines?
Is he really?
I think so. I hope I haven't just dropped a spoiler.
But, you know, he can get such an evil look on his face. And later on in life, when he gets a bit older, he can most probably get a really good part in one of those mystery evil ones where you'll be killing somebody.
Tyrrell, have you got any other fans?
Getaway.
Any other fans there with you? Do you have any other coronation? Yes. Can I have a chat to the next person there?
I'll pass you on.
Thank you.
One moment.
Hello, my name is Muriel.
Oh, hi, sorry, I missed your name.
Muriel.
Hello, Muriel. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Now, tell me, what do you think about this plan to change the Coronation Street schedule?
Well, it doesn't really, the schedule itself, that's okay because I always pre-record it, which is good. And I can watch it when convenient.
So what do you think there's the two options that you can keep watching at the same pace, but that's on in the afternoons, which won't be a problem for you, obviously, or you can watch the 2-hour highlights reel where they'll catch up 18 months in a 2-hour special, and then you can watch the latest Coronation Street that's coming in. What option do you think you'll do?
I'll very probably stick to the current one because you lose the thread. I have spoken sometimes to my sister in the UK, and if I have mentioned Coronation Street, she's forgotten all about the characters that have been in it now. So I think it moves on. Once it's moved on, it's moved on. But I think we're better off sticking with the current one, even if you put extra ones of that on instead, would be better for us than skipping ahead, so to speak.
Was the residents of the Acacia Cove Retirement Village talking to us about that very tricky decision of whether to keep cruising with the Coronation Street viewing or to watch all of the action packed into a 2-hour special to catch us up.